Hi there, welcome to Two Birds. I'm Fiona, this is Ralphie, and today I'm sharing a 45-minute yoga flow from the Refresh and Restore series of classes. And it is a class built around a slow warrior sequence that builds heat and mobility and balance. And the main standing sequence, has a repeating quality and rhythm to it, so you really get to settle into your breath, sensations, and your body. So it becomes more like a moving meditation. And for practice today, you may wish to have a block at each end of your mat and a folded blanket, but they're not essential. Thanks so much for joining us. I hope you enjoy the practice. Namaste.
And begin your practice in a comfortable cross-legged seat, establishing your posture with care so you feel supported and at ease, and settling into stillness, closing your eyes or take a soft gaze down the tip of your nose. And bring your awareness to your breath and where you can feel it in your body. Just taking a moment to sense where you're starting from today. How does your breath feel? What sensations are present in your body? And together now, let's take 3 breaths. Breathe a slow, deep, long breath in. Pause for a moment when you reach the top. And gently release it. Breathing in. Hold your breath. And release. Last one, a full, nourishing breath in. And a clearing breath out. And just release control of your breath now. Allow your breath to find its own rhythm. Observing your breath moving with ease now. And completing your next exhale. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed here. Just lower your chin toward your chest. Heavy your head forward. And invite the back of your neck to lengthen. And then roll your left ear toward your left shoulder. And stay for a full cycle of breath. And then chin around the front of your chest, right ear to your right shoulder. A gentle pause, a soft breath. And now just go side to side, or if it feels comfortable in your neck, slowly circle through your head, leaning your skull back in space. And roll back the other way. And then send your gaze forward into your room, coming back to center. Expanding the movement now into the rest of your spine with your hands on your knees. Inhale, arch your spine, chest forward through your arms. Exhale and round your spine, chin to chest. Again, breathing in and breathing out. Next inhale, arch your spine and circle your right arm back in space. On your exhale, round right hand to your knee. Inhale, arch your spine, left arm circles back, and then left hand back to your knee and round. Once more in your own time. Next inhale, raise your arms overhead, and then take your hands forward to the floor and we'll meet up in tabletop pose. Settle your knees under your hips. And a little different here, take your right hand closest to the top of your mat and point your fingers off to the left. Then position your left hand behind your right, fingers out to the right. Mobilizing your upper back now. Inhale, arch your spine into cow pose. Exhale, dome your spine into a cat back. Twice more. And come back to a neutral spine. Step your right fingers out to the right, tent your fingers, and then flip your left palm, thread the needle, threading your left arm under your right for a twist, and landing softly onto your left shoulder, left cheek, and take 3 breaths here. Reversing slowly, right hand back to your mat and unwind your left arm, hand to the floor, come back to all fours. Second side, reposition your hands now. Left hand is closest to the top of your mat, fingers point to the right. Right hand beneath, fingers to the left. Inhale, arch your spine. Exhale and round your spine. Twice more through cat and cow. And returning to a flat back this time, step your left fingertips out to the left. Your right palm flips up, threads under your left for a twist. And reverse slowly from your twist, return to all fours. Walking your hands wide off the side edges of your mat now, fingertips pointing out. And then just softly lower your right shoulder toward the floor, send your gaze to your left, and then switch. A few times side to side, nothing exaggerated, just leaning softly into sensation around your upper back. And then come back through center, walk your hands under your shoulders and step your feet back to plank pose. Your front body, legs, abdominal core engaged, and lightly gazing forward of your hands. And pressing back to your first downward facing dog, lifting your hips, and spreading your fingers wide. Press the floor away to lift your hips away from your ribs. Then just slowly bend one knee, then the other, lengthen into the back of your legs. Finding some stillness now in your down dog. And then walk your hands back to your feet at the back of the mat. Just find an easeful forward fold, a light bend in your knees, so your upper body can softly press into your thighs. Hold opposite elbows. Release the crown of your head toward the floor. Release your fingertips to the floor or blocks now ahead of your feet. On your inhale, extend your spine forward, a halfway lift. Exhale and refold. Again, inhale, halfway lift, pause, and step your right foot forward just a step. And using your fingertips to the floor or on blocks for support, bend both knees, crouch low like you're on a runner's block, lift your chest. And then on your exhale pyramid variation, just lift your hips, straighten your legs any amount, and there's an option to lift your right toes from the mat. We'll take this pyramid walk up the mat now. Step your left foot forward ahead of your right. Exhale, bend the knees, chest up. Inhale, lift and straighten your legs. Any amount, lift your left toes. And then step your right foot forward. Bend your knees. Inhale, straighten your legs. And once more, left foot forward, top of your mat, crouch low. Inhale, straighten your legs and raise the left toes. And step to the top of your mat. Feet even now. Open on your inhale. And fold with your exhale. Inhale, rise to stand, sweep your arms overhead, touch your palms, and guide your hands to prayer, center of your chest. Inhale, circle your arms overhead, take your right hand to your left wrist, side bend over to your right. Just stay for an extra cycle of breath. Breathe your way back to center, switch your hands, side bend your left, curving your spine. Inhale through the middle, touch your palms overhead, and forward fold over your legs. Breathe in, a halfway lift, chest forward. Exhale, step your right foot back, low lunge, lower your right knee to the floor. Anjaneyasana, sweep your arms to the sky. A few breaths here. Just explore a light pulse in your hips with your breath rhythm. And on your exhale, hands to the floor and step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward, plank pose. Knees or no knees, lower to your belly. Low and slow now. Inhale, cobra pose. Just a mild back bend, lift your chest. And pause for a few breaths, legs engaged. And then gently lower, press back to downward facing dog. Inhale here. And then step your right foot to your hands, low lunge, soften your left knee to the floor. Reach your arms overhead and linger for a few breaths. Just grounding into your feet, pulsing your hips. And then lower your hands to the floor and step up. Inhale, lengthen your chest forward. Exhale and forward fold. Rise to stand on the new breath. And hands to prayer, center of your chest. We'll add to the flow and tempo now. Inhale, circle your arms overhead. And then take a T-twist to your left. Send your left arm back, right arm forward, and softly bend your right knee. Breathe your way back to center. And take a twist to your right, bending into your left knee. Inhale, center. And exhale, forward fold over your legs. Inhale, lengthen your spine forward. Exhale, right foot back, low lunge, lower your right knee. One breath, reach your arms overhead. On your exhale, T-twist to your left. Inhale, reverse your lunge. Left hand small of your back. Reach your right arm up and back. And then low lunge twist. So keep your back knee down. Lower your right hand to the floor or on a block. Reach your left arm to the sky. You can stay here in the twist or reach your left arm back in space. You could bend your right knee for a quad stretch, either connecting your left hand with your right foot or reach back in that direction with that intention. One more breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor, moving into the half splits. Shift your hips back in space and straighten into your left leg. Dig your left heel into the mat, dragging it back against the resistance of your mat. Engage your left thigh. And take a breath in, reach your chest forward. And on your exhale, fold toward your front leg. And transitioning into a modified side plank, rotate to your right now, pivot your right foot behind you. Right hand comes to the back of your mat, left hand to the sky. And then just steady your right shoulder, drawing your right shoulder blade in toward your spine. Next inhale, gate pose, Parigasana, lift your chest. Take a side bend, left hand to your left leg, right arm over to your left. Just gently pressing your hips forward. Inhale here. Exhale, windmill your hands down to face the back of your mat. Come to down dog splits, reach your right leg up and back. And then bend your right knee and open through the front of your right hip. Squeeze your right heel toward your left buttocks. Your right knee a little higher. On your inhale, reach your right leg straight back, level your hips. Exhale one time, core lunge, curl your right knee to your nose. Breathe your right leg straight back. And step your right foot forward and find your low lunge. Left knee to the floor, we're circling back through our flow. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, T-twist to your right. Right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, reverse your lunge. Right hand small to the back, left arm reaches up. Exhale, low lunge twist. Left hand to the floor or your block. Reach your right arm to the sky, twisting to your right. You can pause here in your twist or explore taking your right arm back in space. Bend your left knee for a quad stretch. One more breath in your shape. And then hands to the floor. Move to the half splits. Straightening into your right leg. Bringing your awareness to sensations of stretch. You can feel the cadence and quality of your breath. Transitioning into modified side plank, rotate to your left, pivot your left foot behind you, left hand to the front of your mat, right hand to the sky. Press down where your body meets the mat to lift through to the edge of your fingers. Next inhale, rise to gate pose, lift your chest, side bend, right hand to your right leg, left arm over to your right. And then windmill your hands down to face the front of your mat, down dog splits. Sweep your left leg up and back. Bend your left knee, open into the front of your left hip. Pressing evenly through your hands. Inhale, left leg straight back, level your hips. One time, core lunge, curl your left knee to your nose. Taking a vinyasa now, inhale, step back, plank pose. Knees or no knees, lower to your belly. Inhale, cobra pose, one breath. And exhale, downward facing dog. 3 to 5 breaths. So each time you come back to your down dog, just notice what feels different. Looking forward on your inhale, bend your knees and travel to the top of your mat. Open and fold with your breath rhythm. Rise tall to stand. And lower your hands to your heart center. Take a moment to pause, standing tall with an open posture. And keep space between your feet. The next sequence will repeat 3 times. First round slow. Transfer your weight into your right foot. Rise to stork pose. Lift your left knee to your chest. So option to hold your left shin or reach your arms overhead. Squeezing your right buttocks. Another breath in. Exhale, arrowhead. Option to place your fingers to the floor as you step your left foot to the back of your mat. Or go hands free, lunge, arms sweep alongside your body. Driving your left heel back, reach the crown of your head forward, extending through your arms. Next breath in, bend into your left knee, rise to high lunge, crescent pose, lift your chest. Take a steady gaze forward. Open to warrior 2, ground your left heel down, open your arms wide to a T. And just lightly squeeze your left buttocks and feel how that lifts your right hip, centering your spine. And then coach your inner right thigh wide to your right. Next breath in, flip your front palm, reach forward, then reverse your warrior, right arm up and back. And then wimble your hands to the floor and step up, top of your mat. Take a halfway lift and forward fold. Rising and reaching up on your next inhale. And lower your hands to prayer. Feet spaced, balance on your left foot, stork pose, lift your right knee. Just finding wherever you feel most steady here. On your exhale, arrowhead, hands or no hands, lunge your right foot back, arms by the sides of your body. Just feeling your whole shape, engaging your right thigh firm, extending through your spine. Inhale, rise to your high lunge, crescent pose, little bend in the back knee. And floor open, warrior 2, anchor your right heel, engaging your arms. Inhale, reverse your warrior, left arm up and back. And lower your hands to the floor and step up to the top of your mat. Halfway lift your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Rise to stand. And hands to prayer. And move through this sequence twice more, breath to movement. Balance on your right foot, stork pose, left knee lifts. Exhale, arrowhead, left foot to the back of your mat. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Flow open, warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Hands to the floor and step up. Breathing in, chest forward. Breathing out, forward fold. Rise tall. And guide your hands to prayer. Balance on your left foot, right knee lifts. Stork pose. Arrowhead, step your right foot back. High lunge, lifting your chest. Warrior two. Reverse your warrior. And hands to the floor. Step up top of your space. Open and fold with your breath rhythm. Come to stand. And hands to prayer. Just take a moment to pause. Connecting with your breath. One more round through and then we'll add on. So as your body remembers the pathway of the practice, just allow your attention to settle more deeply into the sensations you can feel, moving quietly on your mat. Inhale, left knee lifts, stork pose. Arrowhead. High lunge. Warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Hands to the floor and step forward. Lengthen and forward fold. Rise to stand on the new breath. Lower your hands to prayer. Final side, right knee lifts, stork. Arrowhead. High lunge. Warrior two. Reverse your warrior. And hands to the floor. This time we'll step back through a vinyasa, or you're welcome to return to down dog, and we'll all meet up there. As you arrive in your down dog, spread through your fingers. Soften through your jaw. And just allow the shape to be familiar now. Just notice whether you could do a little less gripping or holding. Just simply breathing. Letting the rhythm of your breath become the anchor beneath your movement. At the end of your next exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, chest forward, halfway lift, and forward fold. Press down through your feet, rise tall, high mountain pose. And lower your prayer to the center of your chest. With your feet spaced, adding on. Balance on your right foot, keep your hands low, find stork pose, lift your left knee. Transitioning into dancer's pose, bring your left heel toward your left buttocks and reach your left hand to the inside or outside of your left foot. Raise your right hand to the sky. You're welcome to practice your balance here more upright. Or next few breaths, gently hinge forward from your hips, kick your foot into your hand, and find dancer's pose. You could explore a bend in your standing leg for a more steady variation. And carefully return to Stork pose, left knee to chest. And through our flows, step your left foot back, arrowhead. Rise to high lunge. Warrior two. Inhale now, reverse triangles, straighten into your right leg. And take the next few breaths, finding triangle pose, Trikonasana. Pressing into your feet, engaging your thighs. Right hand to your shin, left hand to the sky. Just pausing here. Steady attention to your breath. Transitioning into half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana. Left hand to your left hip. Send your gaze down, but also forward. Right hand to the floor or your block. Lift and engage your left leg. Left foot is flexed. Hips opening to your left. And then softly bend both knees, stepping up at the top of your mat. Open and fold. And come to stand. Hands to prayer. Feet space, balance on your left foot, Stork pose, right knee lifts. And then moving into your version of dancer's pose, Natrasana. Right heel toward your right buttocks. Right hand to the inside or outside of your right foot, left arm to sky. Hinging forward or remaining upright to balance. Return to Stork pose, right knee to chest. Through our flow, step back, arrowhead. High lunge on the new breath. Open, warrior two. Reverse triangle. And triangle pose. There's no rush. Pausing here. Tuning into sensation, quality of your breath. Half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana, right leg lifts. And transitioning now, this time we'll move through a vinyasa, slowly step back to a lunge, right foot back of the mat. And then step back to plank pose as you're ready. Lower your knees and come to your belly. Inhale, back bend, lifting your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just take this moment to pause, perhaps closing down your eyes if that feels comfortable. feeling your body still except for the movement of your breath. And just notice what may have loosened, stretched, or lightened in your body. And we'll begin again with a full breath in and slow breath out. Inhale, raise your right leg up and back. On your exhale, step forward to a high lunge, right foot to your hands. With the bend in your back knee, rise tall on your inhale. And then lower your hands to prayer center of your chest. Pour your weight into your right heel and slowly transition into warrior three. Reach your chest forward, then lift and engage your left leg. Hands to the floor for a more grounded option. Outer hip on the left side rolls down. Crown of your head reaches forward. Take one more breath in. And on your exhale, return, high lunge. Arms to the sky, flowing now with your breath. On your exhale, T-twist to your right, bend into your left knee. Inhale, reverse your lunge, left hand up and back. And on your exhale, runner's twist, left hand to the floor, reach your right hand to the sky. And pause for one more steady breath. Moving into side plank, Vashisthasana. Pivot onto the outer edge of your left foot. And you can either step your right foot halfway down the mat like me, or stack your right foot on top of your left. Come to full side plank. And we'll take 3 breaths. And then lower your right hand to the floor and press back to downward facing dog. You could pause and follow your breath here or take a flow forward to plank pose, lower chaturanga. Inhale your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Final side, inhale, raise your left leg. Exhale, step quietly forward, high lunge. Rise upright on your inhale, little bend in the back knee, arms overhead. And then lower your hands to prayer, center of your chest, just finding your midline, opening your posture. And then keep your weight in your left heel as you launch into your version of warrior three. Lift and engage your right leg, right foot flexed. Softly returning to your high lunge, right foot to the back of your mat, arms to the sky. Inhale here. Exhale, T-twist to your left, bend into your right knee. Inhale, reverse your lunge, right arm up and back. Exhale, runner's twist, right hand to your mat. Twist to your left, left hand to the sky. Moving into your side plank, pivot onto the outer edge of your right foot. Your left foot can step halfway down the mat or stack your legs. Lifting your right side hip up away from the mat, engaging your oblique muscles. And then left hand to the floor and press back to downward facing dog. Together now, lower your knees to the floor, come to a child's pose, balasana. Settle your weight back toward your heels, letting go of any momentum just for now. Just experiencing your breath slowing down, your body beginning to soften. And then walk your hands in, lift your chest, and take this opportunity to grab any additional layers or props you might like to have. We'll come to recline down on our backs. And just as you already hug your knees in toward your chest, you can draw a few circles through your low back spine. And then lower your feet to the floor. Just pause for a moment, align your spine into a straight line. And then bend your right knee in toward your chest. Extend your left leg out long along the mat. Press the weight of your back body back in space. So focusing here on lengthening through the front of your left hip by reaching your left heel forward and away from the crown of your head. Softening your right knee a little closer in toward your chest. And then rebend your left knee, place your foot to the floor, hamstring stretch, extend your right heel up toward the ceiling, hands interlaced behind your right thigh. Just notice if any space has opened up for you. Slowing down now, calming the rhythm of your breath. And moving into a reclined twist. Release and tear out your arms, cross your right leg over your left. Lean your knees to your left. And send your gaze out over your right shoulder. Take 3 slow breaths here. And return through center. Final sigh. Squeeze your left knee in toward your chest. Right leg forward along the mat. Rebend your right knee. Place your foot to the floor and extend your left heel toward the ceiling. Hands interlaced behind your left thigh. Release now. Tear out your arms. Cross your left leg over your right, moving into your twist. Knees lean over to your right, gaze to your left. And return through center. We'll take a final happy baby pose. Option to hug your knees in toward your chest or hold the outer edges of your feet. Aim the soles of your feet toward the ceiling, knees down toward your armpit. And softly release. Just take the next few breaths to relax back into your final resting pose, shavasana. You can take up some space with your body as you rest back, arms positioned just a little away from your sides, palms face up. And step your feet about mat's width apart and let your feet flop out. Just resting now in the wake of your practice. Allow your breath to move naturally and allowing your body to settle softly. And I'll be back to guide you back shortly. And gently drifting your awareness back. Waking your body up with a deeper breath, stretch out in your own way. Bend your knees, take your feet to the floor, and ease out to your right side. Gently press your way back up to sit. Thanks so much for sharing your practice time with me. I hope you're feeling all fresh and restored, ready for your day ahead. Namaste.